Okay, children, let's do few sums based on the theory with the concept that we have discussed. This sum is based upon the equality of matrix. These two matrices are equal. Question is you have to find the value of x minus y. Now you can see that whenever the two matrices are equal, every corresponding elements must be equal. So that means 3y equals to minus 3 you can equate. So what is the value of y will get? Minus 1. And when you equate this term, 4x equals to 8. What is the value of x that will get? 2. So we need to calculate the value of x minus y. The value of x minus y will be 2 minus of minus 1. That will be 3. Children, note down. In this sum, we need to calculate the value of matrix x when y equals to 3, 2, 1, 4 and 2x plus y equals to this matrix 1, 0, minus 3, 2. So when we substitute this value of y in this equation, what we'll get? 2x plus 3, 2, 1, 4 is equals to 1, 0, minus 3, 2. Transfer this matrix that side, you'll get 2x is equals to when you subtract these two matrices, what we'll get? 1 minus 3, minus 2, 0 minus of minus 2, you'll get minus 2, minus 3, minus 1, minus 4 and 2 minus 4, minus 2. Right? So, divide 2 both sides. That means you'll get 1 by 2 here. Minus 2, minus 2, minus 4 and minus 2. Whenever you multiply 1 by 2 to this matrix, that means this 1 by 2 will be multiplied in every element of the matrix. So, when 1 by 2 is multiplied in minus 2, you will get minus 1. Here again you will get minus 1, minus 2 and minus 1. Okay children, all these sums are of class 10 syllabus. Please note down. Okay children, let's see one sum on multiplication of matrix. Here you have to find the value of matrix x such that this matrix into x is equals to the product matrix is 1 minus 2, 1, 3. Now you can see that what is the order of this matrix? 2 by 2 order, and the order of this matrix will be also 2 by 2. So you can see here the number of columns in the first matrix is 2. That means the number of rows of matrix x will be 2, and the number of columns of the product matrix is 2. That will be of 2. That means the order of x, we can say that will be 2 by 2 matrix. So what we'll do, we'll assume that let x as A, B, C, D matrix. When you put this value here in your condition, in your sum given, what you'll get? 5, 4, 1, 1 into A, B, C, D, that is equals to 1, 1, minus 2, 3. Okay. Now, when you do the multiplication, you know children how to multiply row by column. So when first row is to multiply first column, 5 into A, what will get? 5A, right? 4 into C plus 4C. Similarly, first row, second column, what will get? 5B plus 4D. Then here we'll get A plus C. Then here we'll get B plus D. You can say that all these terms, this matrix will become equal to the product matrix, which is given as 1 minus 2, 1 and 3. Now when we equate the corresponding elements, as we have studied in quality of matrix, what conditions will get? We'll get equations 5A plus 4C equals to 1 and A plus C equals to 1. So if you multiply 5 here, what will you get? 5A plus 5C equals to 5. Subtract these two equations, 5A and 5A cancel, you will get minus C equals to minus 4. So the value of C will be 4. Similarly, here you will get the condition 5B plus 4D is equals to minus 2 and B plus D equals to 3. So multiply 5 here again, what will get? 5B plus 5D equals to 15. When you subtract these two equations, what we'll get? This 5b and 5b cancel. minus D equals to minus 17. So the value of D will be 17. Okay, children. You can see that when C is 4, A plus 4 equals to 1. So the value of A you will get A plus C equals to 1. And when C is 4, the value of A will be minus 3. The value of A will be minus 3. The value of D is 17 and B plus D you know 3. When you put D equals to 17 in this equation, what you will get? B plus 17 equals to 3. So the value of B will be minus 14. So the matrix X will be A minus 3, B minus 14, C 4 and D 17. Understood, children? Note down please. Children, now we study about the transpose of the matrix or the complement of the matrix. The transpose of the matrix represented by A to the power T or A dash. If any matrix is given, say A equals to 1, 2, 3, 2, 0, 1, and you need to calculate the transpose of this matrix A, then the value of A transpose will be, this rows will be converted into columns and columns will be interchanged with rows. So there is interchange take place, rows of column. So row 1, 1, 2, 3, it will become column 1, 1, 2, 3. Row 2, 2, 0, 1 will become column 2, which is 2, 0, 1. So you can see that here the order of the matrix is 2 by 3. Now here the order of the matrix will be 3 by 2. Then interchanging of rows and column happens, so the order of the matrix interchanges as well. Okay, children. Now there are few properties of transpose. First is the A transpose to the transpose will be again matrix A. So again, if you do the transpose of this matrix, you will get the same matrix. Okay. Next is, if any scalar term is multiplied to the whole transpose, that will be lambda times of A transpose. Third property says, if minus A to the whole transpose, that will be equals to minus times of A transpose. Fourth property of complement or transpose states A plus B to the whole transpose will be also equals to A transpose plus B transpose. Next property is A minus B complement is equals to A complement minus B complement. And the last property is AB to the whole complement is equals to B complement into A complement. So these are the few properties of transpose. You know what transpose is? Okay, remember these properties. Please note down. Children, now we study about symmetric matrix. What are symmetric matrix? There are two conditions that will be fulfilled for any matrix to be symmetric. Number one, the matrix must be a square matrix. Number two, the transpose of the matrix must be equals to the matrix itself. Let's see one example. Take any matrix A. This is our matrix A. If you do the transpose of this matrix, what will get? Interchange the rows and column. This 1, 2, 3 row will become first column. This column 2, 3, 4 will become second column will become second row. Then third column will become third row. Isn't it the matrix A, our original matrix? So when the transpose of the matrix will become the matrix itself, that matrix, that particular square matrix will be called symmetric matrix. Skew symmetric matrix. In skew symmetric matrix, again two conditions. The matrix must be the square matrix and the transpose of the matrix will be equals to minus times of that matrix. Let's see, take example. Say any matrix A. I'll take the diagonal element 0, 0, 0. That will be easy for us. Minus 2, minus 3. Then 1, 2, 3. Now, this is 3 by 3 order matrix. When you do, and a square matrix, when you do the transpose of this matrix, now interchange the rows and column. What is our first row? 0, minus 1, minus 2. Change it to column. Our second row is 1, 0, minus 3. Make it column 2. 1, 0, minus 3. Third row is 2, 3, 0. That will become our third column. Now take minus sign common. What we get? 0, minus 1, minus 2, 1, 0, minus 3, 2, 3, 0. This was our original matrix A. So we can say that A transpose is equals to minus of A. Then only the matrix will be skew symmetric matrix. Note down. Children, let's see few theorems which states that for any square matrix A having real numbers, A plus A transpose is a symmetric matrix. A plus A transpose is a symmetric matrix. Let's see how. Let B equals to A plus A transpose. Now when you do the transpose of B matrix, what will get? It will become A plus A transpose to the whole transpose, and A plus B to the whole transpose will be A transpose plus B transpose, the property we have discussed earlier. It will be A transpose plus A transpose to the whole transpose. So the B matrix transpose will be A transpose plus A transpose to the whole transpose will be A matrix. So again we got our B matrix. That means the transpose of any matrix is equal to that matrix, then that matrix, then square, that square matrix will be symmetric matrix. Okay, children? And let C equals to A minus A transpose. So similarly, if A plus A transpose is a symmetric matrix, then A minus A transpose will be a skew symmetric matrix. Let's see, let C equals to A minus A transpose. When you do the transpose of C, it will become A minus A transpose to the whole transpose. A minus B to the whole transpose is A transpose minus B transpose. The transpose of the transpose will again the original matrix. What will get here? A transpose minus A. When you take minus sign common from here, you will get A minus A transpose. And A minus A transpose is the value of C. So you can say that C transpose equals to minus of C. That means A minus A transpose is a skew symmetric matrix. Our next theorem is any square matrix can be expressed as the sum of symmetric and skew symmetric. That means any matrix can be represented as 1 by 2. This is symmetric matrix plus 1 by 2. This is skew symmetric matrix. Please note down. Children, now let's solve few sums. In this sum, it says if this is a symmetric matrix, this is a symmetric matrix, then find the value of A. If A is symmetric, then find X. Find the value of X. So, if A is symmetric, then A, you have to do the transpose of this matrix. What we'll get? Interchange the rows and column. The first column will become the first row. it will be 0 x square. This is second column, it will become the second row, 6 minus 5x and x plus 3. So this is also equals to A transpose equals to A. So when you equate this with our original matrix A, what will get? And when two matrices follow the equality, that means all the corresponding elements will be equal to each other. If you equate this element, the first row second column element to first row second column element, what will get? X square equals to 6 minus 5x. Transfer these two terms that side, what will get? X square plus 5x minus 6. Now you can do the factors easily. X square plus 6x minus x minus 6 equals to 0. Take x common, minus 1 common from here. What are the factors that will get? X plus 6, x minus 1 equals to 0. So when you equate it with 0, the value of x will be 1 comma minus 6. So these are the required values of x. Please note down. Children, in this sum, they are saying that A and B are symmetric matrix of same order. Prove that AB plus BA is a symmetric matrix. For any matrix to be a symmetric matrix, we have to prove, we have to take the transpose and form that matrix again. Okay, so that means for the matrix AB plus BA to be symmetric, the transpose of the matrix AB plus BA will be equals to AB plus BA. This we have to prove. Now, the matrix that we have here according to the question, A and B are symmetric matrix. If A and B are symmetric matrix, that means A transpose is equals to A, which is given to us, and B transpose is equals to B. Because A and B are symmetric, it is given in the question. So what we'll do, we'll let AB plus BA as C matrix. And if you do the transpose of C matrix, that will be AB plus BA to the whole transpose. And when you do the transpose of AB plus BA, say this is another matrix, this is some other matrix, what will get? AB to the whole complement plus BA to the whole complement. So, if you apply reversal law here, what will get? AB to the whole complement will be B complement into A complement plus A complement into B complement. And we have proved here that the transpose of A is again A, and transpose of B we can put B. So transpose of B we can write B here, BA plus AB, and BA plus AB is again what we have assumed? C. So we can say that the transpose of C matrix is again C matrix. Therefore we can say that AB plus BA to the whole transpose is equals to AB plus BA. Therefore it is symmetric matrix. Proved. Okay, please note down.